Today we're going to cover the Mora stainless steel companion knife. This is probably my favorite just around the campground knife. The overmolded rubber grip on it feels phenomenal. It's definitely it's got like a very grippy rubberized overmolded plastic handle. This little finger guard does a great job of just sort of locking your hand in. I wear a large size glove and it just fits my hand perfectly. I definitely feel secure and locked in. Definitely don't feel like my hand would slip out of this thing. This handle actually feels better than even some Essies that I own. To me, like right out of the box, this is one of the most incredible knives that I've ever used. I love that it's stainless steel. You can see this one's, one of my older models, one that I probably respect a little less. It's got a little bit of rust on it. I've had it for about 10 years. This is more of just like my beat around truck knife. I love the plastic sheath. I think it's got a really solid retention system. You can hear that click. That just lets you know that it's locked in there. It's super lightweight. I mean, this thing is just like feels like nothing. The ability to just have a one-handed deployment, fits. It's got a pretty decent clip that you can fit through a belt or through a button. I'm just a big fan of this. It's got a drainage hole at the bottom. It's like a great fishing knife. It's just a great everyday knife. I mean, there really isn't a reason why everybody doesn't have one of these $17 knives just sitting in their truck or, in their campground, or just, it's a great backup to your survival knife because it's stainless steel. You can use it for food prep. I mean, there is zero reason why everyone doesn't have one of these. If you don't have one, go to Amazon right now and buy it. I promise you, you will not regret it. For 20 bucks, less than 20 bucks, it's one of the best purchases that I've ever made when it comes to camping or survival gear. This is just a great knife. There's a reason why they're so popular. It's the reason I bought two more. These are brand new. I just bought one orange. Just another brand new stainless steel. It's super phenomenal. Really enjoy the knife. The orange, this is a great just fishing knife. Same with this one. I love the green. I think the green's phenomenal. It's my brand new. You can see it's got nothing on it. The main question that you want to have is it worth the upgrade? Is it worth the upgrade to get the companion? This one's the companion one that has the fire steel on it. There's a couple additional features that I like about this one. So you can see right off the bat, obviously beyond the fire steel, it comes with a little bit of reflective paracord, which is like whatever. I mean, underneath this paracord, just reflective lanyard. So the way this is sort of fits your hand, it fits very similarly to this. And it sort of has this sort of click lock. So you have to rotate. So one thing that I was worried about is would this slide out when I'm using it? And it refuses to pull out. You actually have to, and because it's fitted into your palm, it's very rare that it's going to slip out of your hand. What you actually have to do is take it off, rotate, and then pull out. And then all of a sudden you've got your, all right, let's see if I can get the sparks on camera. There we go. I don't know if you can see that on the camera, but yeah, you can see that, it's already got the 90-degree spine built in. It's super sharp. You could probably get some scrapings or some kindling based off of this. Just create some quick feather sticks, even with just the spine. That's how sharp this feels. So the question then becomes, do I feel like this is worth almost double the price? Probably not. To be honest, I don't think so. Maybe if I only wanted one knife, right? The fact that I have an SC4, if you haven't seen that video, I got a great video. That's my favorite survival knife. The fact that I have an SC4, the fact that I have a fire steel. I probably wouldn't purchase this. I don't think this is probably worth the upgrade, but you can see that if you only had one knife and you only had 30 bucks to spend, this is probably not a bad kit to pick up. The fact that you've got essentially a Mora knife for 17 bucks. That's number one. Uh, Integrated with a fire steel. So it's like, hey, like if you wanted just one integrated survival kit, your knife and your fire all in one. I mean, with a knife and fire, you could pretty much survive anywhere. I mean, with fire is illumination, it's safety, it's shelter, it's warmth, it's a way to boil water and sanitize water. I mean, this is pretty much an integrated survival kit for 30 bucks. I mean, you're ready to go. So if you only really had one thing and you're sitting there and you get dropped off in the middle of the jungle, you know, you could probably do a lot with this if you had the skills to accompany it. But the question is it worth double the price of this to have that convenience of that integration? I don't think so, to be honest. I don't think it's worth it. But, you know, if you've already got your Mora and you just wanted an extra one, why not? I mean, why not, you know, try it, have it sitting there and see how much you end up using it or liking it. Me personally, I would probably end up going with the Mora and then just buy a fire steel on my own and keep that as an integrated kit. I know there's a lot of YouTube videos of people that have built, you know, modifications to their sheath where they're using duct tape and little pieces of tubes of plastic to operate and serve as their fire steel, their integrated fire steel holster. And so now you basically have created the companion. That's one option. I guess like that's, you know, to me, that's a little less convenient. If I was going to do that, you might as well go there. I personally would prefer just getting the Mora by itself. But if you did just want one, not bad. It's not a bad option. So I hope this was helpful. Regardless, if you take one action item from this, I think you definitely would not be you'll not be disappointed just picking up the regular Mora. But if you wanted a little bit of the upgrade and you got, you know, an extra 15 bucks burning a hole in its pocket, why not give this one a shot? The fire steel version. So I'll have links to both of those in the description. That way you can sort of comparison shop and do your own research. Oh, the one thing that I forgot to mention. The other reason that I don't like this is that these, like, I don't know why they have this, like these like extra holes, probably just to avoid corrosion, like let the fire steel air out. But I mean, I know it's not a huge deal, but like the fact that like my pinky is sort of resting on this like gap, it just doesn't feel. The reason I love the Mora is because the grip is just, I mean, it's just so grippy and you feel locked in. And, you know, the ability to have a hole there, to me, it just feels like it's, maybe I'll get used to it, you know, the more I use it. I love the 90-degree spine, though. That's super sharp. Well, so I hope this was helpful. You know, I'm getting to the point where I'm rambling. Hope this is helpful. Hope you end up picking one of these. I think you won't be disappointed. Mora is a great company. I mean, there's a reason that, you know, everybody from Dave Canterbury all the way down loves them. For $15, you really can't get better bang for the buck. So check them out. Let me know what you think.